Oh, just keep them coming. Yeah, I got company on the way. Guy can't have company? Ah, come on. I'm here alone all the time. Eventually it's got to change, right? Yeah. Just the same drink, I guess. If it's going to change, I'll let you know, though. Thanks. Oh, there she is. Hey! What's going on? Yeah. Why do you look so nervous? You have to have come to the conclusion at some point, studying all the greats. We all drink. Hey, thanks for coming. This is the part where you shake my hand. This is a professional thing. I mean, it's very so. Oh, that drink's for you, by the way. This is. You sure? Like, we all drink. Like I said. Look, it's not a social thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want to socialize with you in a professional way. But you're brilliant. That's why you're here. Yes. So loosen up. I have no motives that are ulterior to discussing you working with me. You're not a student. Look, I think you've been running ragged in academia too long if you think you are still a student. No, you're learning. You're learning. And great people never stop learning. That's what makes them great. Hear me when I say, you stopped being a student many, many years ago. I've read your work, and that's what I call it, work. This is not papers that you submit. This is not your graded things. This is your work. This is what you do now. I'm not as eloquent as I'd like to be because, frankly, too much scotch. However, I hope you like scotch, by the way, because that's what's coming to the table. I can change the drink, though. Do you have a preference? Okay, hopefully you took a cab here, like I suggested. Uber, sure. It's the same thing, right? All right, look. I know it's just a phrase, all right? I know I'm getting on in years. I know what an Uber is. Whatever. You didn't drive. That's the point I'm getting at. Okay. Excellent. Drink something, please. Make me feel like less of a degenerate. Look, you're brilliant. The way you framed it's. I never expect much when I put something as tired as Romeo and Juliet in front of a bunch of would-be Tom Wolfes and Stephen Kings. But you were different. Your analysis was poignant, fresh. Fresh in the context of analyses I've read, of course. But I've read a lot. Too many. I am really fucking tired of hearing about the symbolism with the balcony. I'm so tired. But you painting the hemlock as a tool of freedom, not an expression of sadness. That's the shit I'm here for. It was brutal, but I love that. You're not looking for the romanticism in it. Not to say that it's not a romantic story, but you're not looking for the most romantic interpretation of that story. There are cold, hard realities. Eventually, you run up into a brick wall. You get to a point where everything is so complicated and so fucking terrifying, there's an easier way out. And even something that you value as much as love is not worth it anymore. And, sorry, I don't mean to effectively paraphrase your own work to you. It was brilliant. Cheers. Please. Thank you. Oh, I love it. I just hate myself, and that's why I love it. That's why I grimace when I drink it. So I want you to work with me on analyses that are not tired, on new perspectives for projects that are old, that have been revisited before, but that don't have the kind of fresh perspective that you and I could bring together. Oh, the reason I liked it so much is because I've had the same thought. No. It's not the same. That's not what I mean. If you were exactly the same, there would be no point to this, as you rightfully consider. What I want is someone who can think outside the box. And we both thought very well outside the box in that particular moment, which lets me identify you as someone who does that. There's a lot of ground out there that seems well trodden, but there are so many paths people have not taken. And it is important for the history of literature, for the future of literature, that we truly understand the things that we consume, that we bring proper analysis and breakdowns to all of it. Because without that, we're just farting in the wind. We don't have a zeitgeist anymore. There's just books people like. Nothing has meaning, just pulp. It's a sad time, and I'd like to make it a better time. So, we start with drinks. Then, we talk about what we want to analyze. I have some ideas. I do. But I want to talk about us working together. I want to talk about how brilliant you are. Basically, I want to gas you up because I want you to say yes. And I want to work another day because tonight is not about working. Tonight is about celebrating a new partnership. And I hope I have that with you. I am excited. Do you know how long I've taught that class? Believe it or not, I have taught that class since I was younger than you are. Yeah. Hey, ask around. Look me up. Check me out on Rate My Teacher. All right? 4.7, bitch. They like me because I pass them. It doesn't mean that I like them, though. You I like. Because you're actually good at it. No, God, no. Not everybody that passes is good at it. Do you know how cruel it would be to make it so that to pass a class, someone has to be genuinely good at the discipline? Failure rates would be enormous. 99 and some % of people would not pass classes if that were the standard. All it says is that you successfully regurgitated the material in a cohesive enough structure that I believe you thought about it. But you did a lot more than that. You analyzed the shit out of it. And I'm impressed by you. So, our next project. Are you with me?